going to have. Hi, Neil. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the episode 20 of Date Ship. And today is the 18th of May, 2025, and the time is 9:04 Istanbul time, 9:04 p.m. Today's topic is culture shock. Today, we shall be talking about culture shock in relationship and in relationships and marriage. Someone said I shouldn't call it that it's not a culture shock, but a transitional experience. What is culture shock in today's, maybe not even today. You can, maybe you've been married for 10 years and older, and you're married to someone outside your race or outside your ethnic group. What are those things that you were not told or warned against? What are those things that after marriage or while in a relationship come across as something strange to you because it doesn't happen in your own ethnicity or even in your own country or in your own race? But after marriage or while in a relationship, you realize that is how those people do their things. So today we want to talk about culture shock, what you should know about culture shock, what you should understand, how to adjust, and how to thrive. There are some people that are divorced or are separated due to culture shock. So today we will have a guest that married outside our race, to talk to us about if she ever experienced any culture shock in her relationship and in her marriage. As we know, uh, Dateship is into four segments. The first segment is dating and marriage tips. The second segment is the life matchmaking. The third segment is the discussion, and the fourth segment is the question and answer. These are the four segments we have on the show. However, we don't follow strict rules. We don't have strict rules, or we don't say, okay, first we are starting with discussion. Then no, we don't have a set rule, but we just know that we have these four segments. So today we are going to start with the discussion segment, where we are going to bring a guest who is married to someone outside her race. Let her come and tell us her views about culture shock, if she's cool with it or if she's not cool with it. Hi, Nir. I sent you a request. Hi, you're here already. I can't see you though.
I can see myself, but
can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
If you see me, I see you. So if you see me, that's fine. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for joining the live today.
Very good.
I remember the pilot episode where you were supposed to come live with your husband, but you couldn't come because of the new baby. And you see how God works and how things works. You are the perfect guest for today's topic.
Okay.
Okay. So my eyes will be going back and forth because I'm actually controlling other
system.
Yes, that's social media.
I know.
Yeah. So yes, Neil, tell us, where are you from?
I'm from Turkey. I'm Turkish.
Where is your spouse from?
Istanbul.
Your spouse, your husband, where is he from?
My husband is
Nigerian. How long have you been together?
Almost 5 years.
Almost 5 years, and you have two beautiful kids together. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
Do you want to share your journey with us? How did you meet? Let's start with that, because that was the first topic we were supposed to bring you on for to discuss how you met.
We met online.
On a dating app.
Dating app. Because in Istanbul it's not easy to find someone speak English because you can't speak Turkish. Just hi, how are you? So he chose to meet with me online. So we met very close to our side.
How long did you chat online for?
Okay, it was like, I actually remember the details, like 9th of February 2020 we met online.
That was during the pandemic.
What?
That was during the pandemic?
Yeah, COVID time.
COVID time.
Everybody married, everybody made baby that time.
Yes.
That's the
time. Okay, yes, we are listening. Tell us.
So we met online, but we met online 9th of February, but we talked like 3 weeks.
Okay.
Because I was busy, I was working and I was student. So after 3 weeks talk, we met face to face. Face to face, we met like around, I think, 1 week after. No, 3 weeks after we met face to face. And we didn't talk so much thing. We just like, I'm Neil, I'm like this, you understand? We just introduced ourselves, what we like. I didn't talk too much that day, actually. I just listened because I always wait men talk in the first date.
Which means you believe in men chasing. Men should do the chasing.
Yeah, yes, I would like to know more. And my zodiac is Scorpion, and I believe them. So I like little bit mysterious, you understand? I should know more after I will introduce myself. So I like it, but I didn't show that I like him.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was mature man, he was talking well, like step by, he didn't rush for anything.
What's the age? What is the age gap between the two of you?
13.
He's 13 years older than you.
Than me, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Another topic. Another topic.
Yes, topic for another day. Topic for another day.
Yeah. It has advantage and sometimes disadvantage. So
okay, we'll talk about that. Not today. Let's focus on the culture shock.
Okay. So when you met with someone first, you don't actually care which language you talk, like where did you come from. Only you look what you like. Did you feel anything? You understand? Do you feel? You don't care. I didn't even ask him, where are you from?
Oh, you didn't, because that was not important to you. As long as he could speak English, you were okay, right?
Yeah, and the most important is he calm? Is he talking well with me? Is it respectful? You get the way he move, like, is he rushing or does he wait me like when he walk? I'm so detailed person, so I look all the details, and it was correct one.
What do you mean by correct one?
He was correct one.
He was the right person for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I didn't say anything to him. He even said to me, you didn't talk too much. But I said to my friend, I met with one guy. He's heavy guy. You get? Like, I need to be ready for, like, I should change myself. Like, I should look myself and I should be serious because he's not that person that
plays around. He's not here to play. You knew from the first time that this man is serious.
Yeah, this man is serious from the beginning.
Okay.
Like, I can't waste this time. You understand?
You cannot waste his time. Interesting.
But I'm also not like that type of person. I care what people want. You get? So
you care about what people say.
Say what they want, how they feel. You get? I don't.
Which people are you referring to?
Huh?
Which people are you referring to?
Men.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So, like that.
And after you met, what happened?
After I met.
After you met with him, face to face.
Yeah, face to face. We discuss everything what we talk online again. You understand? But we look each other's face, we look eyes, we look the body energy, that energy, you need it. I must feel it, for example. Like, I must feel it, and I need to see how does he feel too. He was so comfortable. I was a little bit shy because I need more time to mix it. You understand? But he wasn't like that. He just like, you like to dance, you are a structure, so let's dance. He just say like this. I like it, but I didn't show. I was shy, but I like it. That's serious and playful. That's so good. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm Turkish, and most of Turkish men that I date, yeah, they are playful, but they don't like to show anybody. They
Okay.
always like to do everything in the corner or like inside the home or when you go to club, but they don't want to do any different things. You understand? Like when people are around, they don't want to hug you, kiss you if they are serious. If they are not serious, they don't even care.
Okay.
So, but he was like serious, playful, not shy, like everything was smooth to move for me. So I feel very comfortable. I feel safe. I feel comfortable. So like that, when I talk about all these things, the feeling is coming again inside me. You can see it.
How romantic.
Yeah.
Okay, so at what point did he ask you to marry him? How long did you date for?
Okay. We met February online,
Mm-hmm.
but we saw us face to face March. So
Oh,
after like 3 weeks, it was
okay.
March. We talked on August about. He said to me, "See, you are young, but what do you want? Because I want to marry. I want to have babies in the future." So I said, "Okay, do you think this relationship will work?" He said, "That's why I say to you, like." So I said, "Okay, let's try. Let's try sometimes together. Let's see." So we spent more time, and it was COVID. So that's a good time. Everything was sharp,
Yes.
sharp. Yeah, like that.
So, when did you get married?
July
July
on July
2021.
21. Yeah.
Yes, because I remember we couldn't attend because it was a rush, right?
It was COVID,
It was
and
COVID,
only
yes.
50,
There were.
only 50 people can join, and you have to pick from your family that who wants to join.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a very, very small
Okay. When you
celebration.
introduced him
Yeah.
to your parents, to your family, what did they say?
They actually didn't want me to marry, but not about because of culture. I was 26 years old, and they say to me, "You need like 10 years."
So they wanted you
But
to get married when you are 36.
so yeah, like they
They
didn't want me
believe
to
they
marry
believe that you
early.
need to be matured and experienced.
Yes, and like let's enjoy, let's test the life
Have
very well
fun.
because my dad said to me, "You will have baby, and when you have baby, life is tough. Just enjoy now. Don't rush."
Okay, being a mother to two beautiful kids, is it tough?
Yeah,
Is it tough, like your dad
it's
said?
it's it's tough. I understand what my dad said. 100%. It's so good. It's real love, but it's tough. But which age is not tough about having a baby? I
Exactly,
don't know.
exactly, exactly.
You
Even if you get
understand?
married at the age of 40, it's still tough.
Yeah. Even maybe I will feel so comfortable and on that age. You understand?
Yes.
I maybe even will decide to not have babies.
Okay, now let's talk about the culture shock you experienced while
Yes.
dating and while married to him.
When culture shock starts, when we had babies.
Let me tell you
Because
something. It's not even about that one is not a cultural shock. It's not culture shock anything. Once you have babies, the real behavior comes out, it shows up. Yes. All right. We are listening.
okay. So when we had first my daughter, it now starts.
Okay. What happened?
You we like to pamper babies in Turkey.
Okay.
Babies like in my family, because some part of Turkey is totally different, but in my family in Istanbul, we like babies, kids are so important.
But
But
babies are important in other cultures too.
yeah, but for him, like you should treat well, you should teach well from the early age, everything.
Okay.
So like we say, no, he's baby, she's baby, like no, but my husband will say it's not like that. You have to teach, you have to talk very well, you have to teach. You understand? We will say is she's baby, she's kid, but you will say no. In Nigeria, we teach them everything, even early age. My daughter is 4 years old now, and I have son 4 months. He's teaching her how to carry the brother.
Yes, already.
Yeah, and I think that's the, because I went to Nigeria last year and I saw, yeah, like early age kids know.
You think a
You
4-year-old
understand?
is too young, is too young. She's a baby herself to be carrying another baby.
Yeah, but I see it's working. You understand?
Is it?
It's working. Yeah, it's working.
Okay.
She's small mom now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but sometimes kids are kids. You understand ways like, oh no, not like that.
Okay.
We fight. And another thing, food. Food is like, I think for him, food, Nigerian food, is the like God give to him. You understand? Like he likes it so much. He likes Turkish food, but not from the heart. But he likes Nigerian food so badly.
Okay, that's another
No,
culture shock for you.
yeah, like no matter what I cook at home, he will just taste it. But if it's Nigerian food, he will take second plate. And it's too painful for me. Like whatever I try Nigerian food like eforiru.
Mm-hmm.
I tried. So he likes it, but there's something I don't know. I don't know, still secret for real.
Okay.
I
You
think
need to
that's,
come to me to learn then.
yeah,
But he can
I
also
must.
teach you. He can actually make the food and show you how to make it and teach you.
He knows, but maybe it's about him. I don't want to judge old man, but he cook when he wants to cook.
Mm-hmm. And
And
he only cooks Nigerian meal, right?
yeah, but it's not all food he cook. He cook okra,
Hmm.
okra soup. He loves it.
Hmm.
Every week I saw him,
Hmm.
and he cook fufu.
Cooks fufu.
Fufu.
All right. So I have some questions, okay,
Oh, okay,
that I will throw at you. So you answer
okay.
based on your situation with your husband. So the first one is
Mm-hmm.
about love. Now, in some cultures, love is shown through service. In others, is shown through words or touch.
Mm-hmm.
Some is respect for elders, respect for privacy, or
Yeah.
personal freedom may also vary. Like in Turkey, I know that the way you show that you love someone is
Mm-hmm.
the number of kisses they get every day.
Mm.
Actually that used to irritate me, but now I'm doing it also. I have started doing it myself. Yes, especially to my child. I used to
Mm.
see how my child's godmother used to kiss him all every little time he's kissed. We are not used to hugging, let alone kissing. That
Yeah.
does not mean we don't love our parents. That does not mean we don't our parents are not love us, but they are just not that. They don't show it. I don't want to say they're not affectionate, but they don't
Yeah.
show it with hugging and kisses and kissing.
Yeah.
Now, in your culture, tell us how it is. How do you show love and respect?
It's actually not about culture, I think, but if
Okay.
I talk about my culture in my family, we like to touch, we like to kiss. Yeah, hands, hug, like even like this, like I support you, it's always with the hands. Yeah, I'm
Encouragement.
here. Yeah.
What about your husband's culture?
No, my husband, if we had, we argue, he won't even talk 3 days with me. We'll just in the corner and he won't touch. But I teach him. I'll just
You
say,
taught him.
Oluwadamlere, come, we have to eat food. Like even we don't talk, you understand?
Yeah,
And now he's more like me, like, okay, even we have fights after 2 minutes, this girl is fine. You understand?
I
And
do.
I would just even I look, I feel like hot. You understand?
I
Like
do.
not in a bad way. Like I want to kiss you, hug you, I want to touch you. You get?
Yeah.
So that's true about us. But he's not like that.
Okay.
He can wait.
Let's talk
He can
about
wait.
gender roles. You already mentioned it in while you were talking. Gender roles and expectations. Now, one partner might expect traditional roles. The other expects equality or shared responsibilities. Who cooks? Who leads? Who provides? Do you experience
Wow.
any culture shock in that area?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to
My
explain?
husband, yeah. That's very, very sensitive. Now we are going to
You
sensitive.
don't need to go into details, but just tell us.
No, no,
Okay, how is it
no.
in your culture?
We all we look equal now. Recently, 2025, like both of us can provide in Turkey. But if you ask my husband, he wants to provide. He's very alpha. That is why they call and masculine man. You understand?
I do, I
And
do.
but I have both parts, and I like that both parts. You understand? I can work too, I can provide too, because it's our family, you understand? But now I changed my mind to him, not to outside. I now want to be feminine with him. That okay, whatever you want to do, I want to enjoy. But sometimes we fight about it
For you to have a
because
peaceful for you to have a peaceful marriage, okay, have your way. Do it the way you want. I understand.
yeah, but it's not easy. I'm not. I'm smiling. I'm laughing, but yeah, it's not easy.
Okay, hold on.
For example,
Mm.
I will prefer to work, but I won't prefer to cook.
You're like me. You're like
Because
me too. I'm like that.
yes, I don't like to clean too, so I would prefer to work.
Oh,
You get?
that is so me. I prefer to work than to cook
Yeah.
also. I would rather do
Yes.
the working than to do the cooking. Okay.
But
Okay.
he will want some. He likes traditional wife. I
Okay.
think
It's
he
a typical
100%
Nigerian
like.
for you. That's a typical Nigerian for you.
Yes, yes. I saw many videos about it.
Yeah, though some I'm beginning to see some Nigerians now that are actually saying 50-50. Even when I see it and they say itself, it's like it's funny to me. Like, is this our culture really? But I can also understand, there are some ladies, there are some women that they feel entitled.
Yeah,
Men don't like women that feel entitled, so maybe that's the angle. These kind of men that believe that everyone should chip in some money, maybe that's the angle they are coming from. I've even had someone tell me one time that, oh, his wife pays the bills, his wife, and he was saying it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I mean, what
yeah.
works for you might not work for someone else. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go to the next question. Family
Yeah.
involvement.
Wow.
Family involvement. Some cultures expect deep family involvement. Others value privacy and independence in marriage. Problems with in-laws. Decisions being influenced by extended family. Have you experienced that? And how has it been with you? How is your relationship with your family? How is his relationship with his family? How is it affecting your home?
The only problem we have, they mix very well. And I mix and he mix. We don't have problem with the family. But maybe it's about our nature. We are calm, we listen, we talk, so we mix it quickly. But the problem is language. My husband is been since he lives here, he can't speak Turkish, and my family, only my brother can speak English, but the other ones, grandmas, they can't. And my mom wants to talk with him very badly. She
Oh,
always say like, I wish I can talk with my damat very well, but it's still not possible, and it always makes her sad. So
poor woman.
that's all.
So, what's your husband doing about it? Is he making efforts to learn Turkish?
Nah.
He's not interested in the language, right?
Yes.
Is
He's
it
not
there with you?
interested at all. Yeah, and he feels comfortable with it. I don't know why. Because even I'm in Nigeria now, and he's Yoruba. 3 months, I will learn.
But he can't be bothered. He can't be
Yeah,
bothered.
I will learn.
Okay,
I want to know.
let's talk about religion and spiritual practices. Even
That's
if
the very,
both
very important
if
part.
even if both are religious, different denominations or spiritual expressions can cause tension. First,
Yeah.
are you of the same religion?
We are same religion, but my opinion about religion is totally different.
From Ease? How so?
He, he's he's so religious about his own way. You get?
Is
And
over religious?
he believes all the rules. He's trying, but me, I think in this time, like 2025, I also look science. Like everything is mixed on my head. You understand about religion? Like I can't just believe with blind eyes. I must think about it. What is the religion? And he always say that, like, yeah, you believe, but it's like we have different religion actually. The
But
way we do totally different.
you are the same religion, you practice the same religion, but it's like you practice different religion.
Different way. Yeah.
Okay, let me
Because
explain. Maybe I need to explain that to our viewers. Okay, so they are both
okay.
Muslims, but I'm talking to my viewers now. So our guest today and her husband are actually both Muslims. But as we all
Yeah.
know, Turkish don't really practice the deep Islamic religion. I think correct me if I'm wrong, right? Most Turkish are
Mm-hmm.
just Muslim by document.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We actually believe. We actually believe, but
Yes, you believe, but like you don't really practice it. But you celebrate all
it's
the
private.
Bayrams.
It's private. Yeah, some of them celebrate, some of them just like go to holiday. You get like that, but for us it's private. It should be inside, but not all of us. We are like 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
50% very, very religious about their own way, but the other 50 people, it's private things. It belong to me. You understand? I
I
don't
do.
want to share what I believe, and I like to also need some improve. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, they sent that time, but we are in 2025 now. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But the other side said, oh, you say no, you can't correct what God say. So we always have that problem with each other. This is a very, very sensitive thing in Turkey. Maybe you know about it. So that's why I'm now like, you get, but I'm not sorry. I'm not so religious.
Okay.
Yeah.
You already spoke about language, where you speak different language. You are willing to learn his language. However, he is not willing to learn your language. Though you have one language that you're using to communicate, and that's fine by you. But your family feels sad, especially your mom, because your mom really wants to have a conversation with him, but she's unable to. Maybe we'll talk to him. He needs to go and learn the language.
Yeah.
We'll have that conversation with him. So let's talk about communication styles, direct versus indirect communication. I think you also mentioned, you also touched that area already. Body language, tone, or volume can also be interpreted. I know your husband is a calm and gentle man, calm and gentle husband. Does he raise his voice? Because I know you have
No.
you don't raise your voice. You have a low tone voice. Does he raise his voice?
No. But when you guys, like Nigerian people, I noticed something. When you guys talk, you have that loud voice to
Yes,
each
we
other.
are naturally loud. We are naturally loud. Even at work, when I'm talking, when I'm passionately talking, my colleagues think I'm upset. They think I'm angry, but I'm not angry. I'm only trying to pass across my points.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay.
But when he talk with me, he's calm. But when he talk with the phone with someone,
He's loud.
I notice he's loud.
Yes,
So
that's one thing we've not been able to figure out ourselves. Even at work, when I'm talking to Turkish or my English colleagues, my tone goes down. But once I see my African colleague, the volume goes up, and everyone start coming out to say, "Shh, you have to stop! You have to stop!" So we get excited with our conversations, probably. Okay, let's move to money mindset. And I believe you also already mentioned, some parts about also being a provider, but he wants to strictly handle everything. Saving versus spending. Who handles finances and how bride price dowry? Okay, let's not go into the bride price, but yeah, he handles finances, and you also want to be part of providing for the family. You already mentioned that. Now, child rearing beliefs. You also mentioned that discipline, education, naming traditions, and involvement of extended family. Can you share your idea? Uh, any culture shock? Have you had any culture shock in terms of how to raise your kids?
I actually want to pick the good ones from both of us. Like, ones, which one is the good ones? Because I see some bad part on my own side, and I don't want to raise my child like that. But his side is better than us. So when I see some part that is better in here, but his own little bit, I really don't like it, because I noticed something. I want to give example. When child have problem, I like to talk very detailed, very deep, but he cover it. You understand? Like, he doesn't know how to talk actually, and he said like, I don't know how to talk this thing now. You get, it's little bit sensitive things to talk. So, but I also see one mom, Nigerian mom, like that too. That she didn't know how to talk. She just covered the problem. You get? She said that I can't talk with my child like that. The way you like to deep. So that's the very, very important things.
Okay, at
We
least.
also,
Go on.
yeah.
Go on. Go
So
on.
some like that about the kids, especially. But we always pick the good ones. Which one is the good one? It's sometimes tough because, for example, when my child came, my son, 4 months now,
Hmm.
he wanted, I don't know, maybe he's like traditional way. He wanted to bathe my child with the oil.
What kind of
You get
oil?
it? Well, olive oil.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, and I said, no, it's just newborn. You understand? Just newborn. Why you want to use oil to clean? We said, it's our tradition. We do like that. I called my sister. I said, no, we just use water. We always fight. This small fight, it's cultural because my family see, what's the oil? You get this big thing now. No, he stretched the baby like, baby is going, look at this. He will say, don't worry, it's my child. I don't want to, you get I don't want to hurt him too. Why you guys are scared? So, but it's always big fight. I'm in the middle, like, okay, no, not like this, no, like that. Sometimes I don't want to talk with anyone. I just want to run away. I want to be in the corner. They don't understand each other. They can't say anything.
Hmm.
Like that.
But does he actually take time to explain to you why?
He said it's our culture. He didn't explain the story, for example.
Yes,
And I
that.
always like to listen, like, why? I'm a white person. Why? He said, it's our culture.
You're a white
That's all.
person because you're a Gen Z and he's a millennial. Your generations are different. That's why.
my
You
my
know,
mom
we,
said to
we,
me,
we grew up just following the rules. We never asked why,
yeah, my mom said to
unfortunately.
me, my mom loves my husband actually. So they have different connection.
Hmm.
Sometimes I don't understand him. My mom said, he's good man, he's like this, don't worry. I said, Mom, you have to support me. I'm your daughter. She said to me, you marry someone my generation. I understand you more than you. You
Yes, I think the
get
generation also matters.
yeah,
But
it
now we are
matters.
actually learning. So I want to believe he should also be open to explaining certain things to you. He should also
Yeah,
be able to. You mentioned when we talked about you mentioned he not able to talk about certain topics with your daughter.
yeah.
I also understand that because our parents never explained anything to us. However, we actually are now doing the explanation. Thank God for the age of technology. We are also able to now research those things our parents never told us. Why? And you know what? When we were growing up, we dare not ask why. Now I have an alpha son that I have to explain everything to him. Whatever I want him to do, I must explain why I want him to do it. That is the only time he can understand. That is the only time he reasons with me. That okay. That is the only time. But now he's also beginning to trust me because even now, sometimes I ask him, "You don't ask me why." He say, sometimes I say, but you did not ask why. He said, "Mom, I trust you." That is how we grew up. We trusted our parents. Whatever they said, that is it. So I think I have a mixture of both in my own house, despite uh, being married to a man from same culture. That doesn't mean we don't have our challenges also because my husband also does not have my mentality. We have different mentalities, actually. He is of the Oyibo, the Turkish one, though he's not Turkish, but he's Turkish in mind. He's just not Turkish in flesh. And I am the real Nigerian woman with the Nigerian rules. how we were raised. However, we also know that we also need to strike a balance. So good for you. The two of you can actually strike a balance. And I like what you said. You actually pick the good things from his culture and you take out the I'm not gonna say, I don't want to say negative because, and I don't want to say bad. It's not bad, it's not negative, it's just how you guys know it. Okay, and you're also filtering it, taking it out just to have a good home. Now, the last but not the least, celebrations and traditions.
Yeah.
Conflicts over how weddings are done. Do you have conflicts over how weddings are done? How holidays are spent? How funerals are conducted? What traditions do you honor as a couple? Do you honor the Turkish tradition or you honor the Nigerian tradition?
About celebration,
Yes,
I
about
follow my own culture, but I'm not so like what I mean. Like, for example, about marriage, we celebrate like we engage, we celebrate. After before wedding, there's a Turkish culture wedding, and we do like European type of wedding, like three. But I don't like all these things. I like to do just one thing, white dress wedding. That's why he called these people marry like Europeans. That's why he said to me. So we just did that part, and I don't like all these big celebration. I like to be like just simple, everything simple. But birthday party, I love birthday parties, and he is like, it can happen. Okay, I will celebrate. What happened now? It's not like that. We wait for next birthday. We celebrate, but he thinks that celebrate birthday only for kids. Me, I will celebrate every year like kids. You get? I want to jump on my birthday, like I'm 18. You get? But you know what? It's now I don't like to celebrate with
why?
I will celebrate with my friends. It's better because you want same energy with your partner. You get? And I'm a woman, I want like, okay, my man did something for me, but no, he didn't. Yeah, he did one time, and it's okay for him. I have to remember all year, like he did one time. It's okay. You get. So I don't like that birthday part, but I think it's about him because I saw many Nigerians. They also celebrate. We celebrate your birthday, for example, like. So it's about him, I think, and Nigerians like celebrate.
We like celebrations. We like
Yeah,
parties. Yes, we
yeah,
like
you
parties a
like
lot.
so.
We celebrate every
Oh,
little, every detail. We celebrate.
I love that. Like I love that thing. The two things I love. You guys smile more than us.
we
I
don't we
love
don't
that
put
thing.
our problem on our head.
Yes, that's perfect. You second thing, the comfortable. Like you guys are comfortable. You get? I felt like that. That's my own opinion. And third one, dance. You can dance everywhere on the street, everywhere. So
Yes,
I love that.
you
I
love
love
it.
that.
Okay. Okay. Actually, you already went to the next topics I was questions I was going to ask you. You're already telling us. You're already telling us what you like about our culture. Okay. So continue if you have more.
Yeah. Another thing, like we traumatize everything in my country. Like I went Nigeria and I saw some people. I say to my husband, like, oh, she doesn't have any trauma. You look at me, what's trauma? What's the meaning of trauma? We don't know. We live our life. We thank God and we move on. I love that too. It
Okay.
gives me motivation every time. You understand?
I do. I
So
do. Remember,
yeah, I like it.
remember when, and I don't want to sound insensitive,
Mm-hmm.
when there was one political situation, I don't want to talk about it, happened. And I saw one of my students, and she was so down, she was so sad, she was so moody. And I asked her what the problem was. She said, look at what is happening in our country. And she went on and on, even during the earthquake also. I'm like, can you Google what is happening in Asian countries? I told her to open her phone. Let her see what is happening in Asian countries. She opened, she saw all the flood and all that. I said, now check what is happening in America. That was when there was this fire outbreak in, was it Las Vegas? No, not Las Vegas, Hollywood. I can't remember where.
Yeah.
Whatever. Where there was this fire. Where is this city?
Yeah, I know.
And then I said, please go to Africa. Google Africa. What is going on in Africa? And then she opened it and she saw all the disasters going on there. I said, that is what other people in other parts of the world deal with every day. When you saw students, be grateful for what you have. Immediately I spoke to her. Her energy changed. I think the reason, I don't know if she's watching live now, right now, but I believe that the reason she's still keeping me as a private teacher is because of my energy. She tells me I give her that vibes. I give her that positive energy. In fact, she calls me her psychologist. She said once she sees me, she forgets about all the problem, all her work problem, whatever issue she's been dealing with, she forget about it. And I said, see, the life does not end because something happened. No, life does not end. Life goes on. Life goes on.
Yeah.
Even if you should lose someone in your family today, would that mean the following day or throughout for 24 hours you will starve yourself? She said no. I said life goes on. So we don't drown ourselves in our problems. Yeah. And I believe that is one attraction. That is what is attracting us to the outside world.
It's possible.
Turkish people, you guys can go into depression so easily. You go into depression. Any little thing, you're already depressed. I'm like,
we can't show the love. Like when someone do good things, it's not easy to say, hey, my brother, my sister, you do well. We will just keep quiet. Wow.
But we express
it. Motivate the person, support the person.
I also have colleagues. I also have colleagues at work that they tell me, Becca, we just want to talk to you. They just want to talk to me. Even at work, I get to work and I'm dancing. And my colleagues are asking me, Becca, why are you dancing? And I look at the calendar, I say, we have 2 more days to spring. That is enough to excite me. That is enough to excite me, to make me dance. Other times I go and I'm dancing again. They ask, Becca, why are you dancing? I said, we have 1 more day to go on holiday. I celebrate everything.
Yeah, that's so good.
Even after I go to my class and I have a really messed up, yes, I'm sad for a couple of hours. The next thing I'm dancing. And they ask, Becca, why are you dancing? I said, at least I have an income. I have a job that gives me.
My last birth for my son, it was so tough. And I remember how you came. You had 1 flower and you were dancing when you entered the room. And you know what? Around me, everybody was sad more than me. I'm the one I birthed. I was going through. Why you guys are sad? Like, you need to motivate me. You understand? No. I have to be strong for them. Like, I'm fine. Don't worry. But when you came, you were just dancing. Okay, we had a baby boy now. Like, I already forget about it. You understand? My mood changed. We have to learn this very badly.
That's the only way, because there will always be problems in life. Problem no they finish, like Nigerians say it.
Never. But we won't believe until we die. That's the part. Because we never learn. Every age even there's no problem. We will say, if it comes.
You will create one.
Yes, we are waiting. We are like, okay, if it comes, calm down. You understand?
I know someone.
I'm not like that.
Mm-hmm.
I actually am not that. And my people, my own people, always say to me, "Yeah, you little bit crazy, huh? You little bit." No, I'm not. I just don't want to think like that because I have only one life.
Yeah.
I want to dance. I want to enjoy. Yeah, I'm growing, but no, my mind is still alive. You get? I'm like 18, so let me enjoy. Wow, no, we have to be mature. What is the meaning of mature? Mature. So am I grandma? I'm not even grandma. Even in Nigeria, I saw grandmas dancing. Well, you understand? So what
Yes.
is the meaning of that? So
When my colleagues are bereaved, when they lose someone in their homes, and they're so sad, they're so moody, the first question I ask them, how old was this person? How old? And they tell me 95, 90. I said, is that why you are moody? It's a celebration.
no, but yeah, no matter what, if his mom is dead, it's always sensitive. We even
Even at
sometimes
95, do you want them to live forever?
no, you can't keep it. Of course, every mom is very important,
Of course. Of course.
but they even when the age comes, they will say, "I'm done. Okay, let me just go with peacefully." You
Neil,
get?
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. 2 weeks ago, a friend of mine announced that they lost their grandma, and I was going to
Yeah,
be because I'm not going to say congratulations to that. I'm not supposed. It's not
yeah,
congratulations. And I was like, oh, so sorry about that. So sorry. She was like, no, don't tell me sorry. Oh. It's a celebration because
wow,
it's a great grandma. For goodness sake,
yeah,
do you read? And then she said, no, it's not. It's a, and I'm in. Then I realized, oh, okay, I'm actually talking to a Nigerian, because if I was talking to a Turkish, I would also be like sober. Sorry,
yeah.
Bashir. What? How do you say it?
Başın sağ olsun.
Bashir also, would have said that, and we all look sad and all look moody. Like I
Yeah,
said, let me not sound insensitive. Anyway, so that's Nigerian. And let me tell you something, for that grandma that died, we are going to have a party. Yes. We are going to have a party and close the whole road to celebrate the
yeah,
life, to celebrate the life. So we always find reason to celebrate everything, because Neil, problem no dey finish.
that's true. That's
E
true.
no go finish oh. One
That's
will,
true.
it will always, as one they die, another one they come up. As you they solve one problem, another problem they show face.
Yeah,
And like you said, we only have one life.
one life.
Thank
Yeah,
thank you so much for joining us.
you're welcome.
It's so we are still going to have you another time for
Okay,
another topic. Thank you so very much. Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Enjoy.
And
Bye
my
bye.
love to your husband and your kids. We'll see soon, right?
Okay, okay.
We are seeing soon,
See you.
right?
Bye bye.
Bye. Huh. Okay, we even have messages. Neil, are you still there? Neil is gone. Okay, Crown said most Nigerian men are not so adventurous when it comes to food. Yes, you're right about that. Yes, they are not adventurous. Is it just men? Even me, I'm not adventurous when it comes to food, though. I only look and pick the ones I I can identify with. Although James says generally, most Africans and especially Nigerian men find it very odious to kiss in the public because their male counterparts believe it is a sign of weakness on the man's part. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for your contribution. All right, let's move to the. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. Let's move to the next segment. Actually, we've passed our time, but I believe we can actually extend it uh, for few more minutes. If we have anyone interested in coming live for matchmaking. Is any do we have any single and searching out there that is willing to join us live? If we do, we are willing to extend the program for some more minutes. Oh, hi, Raima. Hello, Mela, Daddy, Yamur. Oh, thank you everyone for joining. Hi, Wimade. Hello, Femstar. Hi, Muzo. Big Room. Hi. Okay, any single there willing to come live? We need a lady today. Muzo1233. Are you single as searching? That's a problem, no they finish. Yes. Problem, no they finish. Oh. Okay, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? You touched up on varieties of subjects inside the episode. That is a good eye opener for your audience. Thank you very much, Olu James. Thank you. Very nice topic addressing multi issues surrounding relationships and marriages. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm looking for single there. Any single there willing to connect for a long term relationship? Thank you, Femstar. Any single ready to mingle with an intention of a long term relationship? I saw some singles live, but I don't know why they're not. Okay, hold on. I need to search more. Okay. I need to search more. I need to take you out. Crown says, kiss him well. He can get it that way. Are you talking about? You're referring to Neil's husband? They're referring to Neil that she should kiss her husband well. He can get it so that he will understand it. Hi, Diane. Yes. Dariola, are you willing to come live? Yeah, I found what I'm looking for. Dariola, are you willing to come live? Okay, let me send her a message. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the love. Thank you very much. Okay, so one person is willing to come live, but I can't to reach her. We prefer a lady today. We've always been having men, so we would rather have a lady online today. We'll rather have a lady online today. Okay, so if there is nobody, then we can actually call it a night. Dariola, do you want to come live? I've sent you a message, but it seems you left, and I don't have another line to call you. Okay, let me see if I can put a call through to her. Because if she doesn't join today, that is the end. I won't bother about it anymore. So let's try. Let's try to reach out to her. It seems she's not online. Okay, I didn't end it properly. I need to end the one for YouTube. Okay, we have to come to the end of the show right now. See you again next week. Thanks for joining and thanks for watching.